Hello YouTube, it's nefarious. I'm bringing you a Marvel Minimates review. This time I've got the Comic-Con exclusive Thunderbolts set. Yes, this one is the Thunderbolts. There's two Dark Avenger sets, and this one Thunderbolts set. And this is actually, out of the two sets that I'm going to review that you're about to see, this was the one that I actually was trying to get. The other one was kind of a bonus that I got for like $5 extra, which is the only reason why I have the other set. But here it is. Here you get Norman Osborn, Radioactive Man, the Mac Gargan Venom. So this guy used to be the Scorpion, now he's Venom, and Penance, who used to be Speedball before the incident at Stamford, Connecticut. Start with this guy because he has no extra accessories, but it's the Mac Gargan Venom. This is the current Venom in the comic books, slash Scorpion. Really only differences between this Venom and regular Venom is he's got a lot more of this kind of white detailing in there. The eyes are kind of etchy and serrated. You know, like I say, he's just got more white detail. It's basic Minimate body. I'm not gonna do the massive review here because I only got 10 minutes and these guys have a lot of parts to get through. But he's just a standard Minimate body, and then he's got this added on part to beef him up. And there he is. Gonna send him off to the side and then work towards Radioactive Man. This is kind of Radioactive Man as he appears more often in the comics. Actually, generally he either has like gym shorts or even green shorts. As you can see, he's a Minimate body. He's got this nice translucent green on the skin. This kind of green leotard type thing going on. And then to put him in his Thunderbolts uniform where he's trying to be a good guy and so he can talk to people, what we're basically going to do is we are going to pop his arms and head off. And we're going to attach these protective gloves. And you always want to make sure with the Minimates too that the outside elbow, so you want the bending part to be on the inside when you're attaching. And attach these arms like so. And he is going to all of a sudden be hindered once you put this on. Because as you can see, boom, beefed that up. And we put on the head, kind of tilt it any way that you want it, depending on where you want his eyes to pop up in just a minute here, because then you have this mask. Unfortunately, his head kind of turns as I'm putting that on. Really don't want to spend the time to fix it. But you can get it so his eyes are facing the right direction. But his eyes barely show up over the thing though, so get a whole lot. Attach that gas, and boom! We have a Radioactive Man that can talk to people and help people. Alright, moving on to, this was actually the reason why I got this, because I really like the character Penance. And unfortunately the Minimate all of a sudden kind of dawned down, so they can change in between. Here he is without his armor, since his armor has the internal spikes, since after the Connecticut incident, he can only use his powers when he's in pain. And so, well, that's actually pretty self-explanatory. So, his armor, which is why he's got all these scratches detail on here, is because his armor has internal spikes to hurt him. He's got the piercings, his belly button, his nipples, his eyebrows, his ears. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I would have liked it better maybe if they didn't give him this changing ability, because I think this changing ability really kind of hurts him in the long run. Really plays down his playability value, because he looks way too blocky all of a sudden once you add this thing on. And then, actually should have added the arms first. That's what I should have done. Oh well, live and learn. Which he only loses a little bit of movement in the shoulders here once you start adding this armor on. But I would have liked it better if this was all just drawn on detail, not actual physical detail here, just because his proportion looks so weird now with this, just because if they added maybe some leg and arm armor, maybe it wouldn't be so bad to kind of match with the design, but they didn't, so all of a sudden he's got this big head and big body with these little shrimpy arms and legs. So I really like Penance. This is the reason why I got the set, and I'm happy I got it, but it was kind of a disappointment. And now the big one, I've been rushing through this because this is the guy that takes the longest. We have Norman Osborn. Here I have him with this pumpkin hand, but he does come with a regular hand for his business attire. This is not what he comes looking like at all. And basically, to get his alternate form, we're pretty much going to take the entire figure apart, which I absolutely hate doing. You actually didn't need to take the arms off. I don't know why I just did that. There was no reason. So let's fix that problem right now. You're going to switch in. He comes with these green hands. You know, a little bit of knowledge for all you out there. Don't know. Norman Osborn is generally the Green Goblin. But in the Thunderbolts storyline, he's been cured of his insanity is the big thing. And which is subject to change. He leads the Thunderbolts, who are all former villains. And he tries to claim, oh yeah, we're all good guys now, blah blah blah. And anyone who actually knows the story knows that's not true. Alright, moving on to the legs, we're going to take off these black boots. We're going to add in these boots. Those who've seen some of my other Minimates reviews, these are like the boots that Gambit has. It's a foot with this added shin piece there. Kind of beefs it up. And we'll attach that. And I forgot a step. Darn it, of course. This is actually the big step and the hardest one when transforming them into business mode. But he has this little gun holster for both legs. Has a little revolver there. It's actually not so hard to put it back on. It's getting it off, especially when he's wearing these, is really difficult. So there really shouldn't be too many reasons, I think, to switch him into business mode. I kind of like him actually better in this combat mode. And then we take this piece and add it on top. And finally, we add the head. The reason why I don't give him the pumpkin bond here is because the pumpkin bond hand is a regular hand. I like him with the green hands, obviously, it's what he's meant to have. And you can take the revolvers out. I mean, it's the same holster like Deadpool comes with. You can take these revolver type things out, and he can hold it in, like, once you get the right slide going here. You have a little revolver. He also comes with an M4 assault rifle that we can just go. Yeah. He can't hold it. It's one of those, though. When I review, the toys decide not to work with me. Kind of have to slide it in. Apply more pressure than you really want to apply to these. But there he is. This set generally goes for about $20 to $25. I picked up this set and another one for $25. So I'm going to call that a victory. I really like these guys. They're kind of fun. You know, well, Penance is actually a anti-hero or vigilante, whatever you want to call it. But the other three, you know, we all know they're villains. Matt Gargan goes back to being a villain pretty quick in the series. And Norman Osborn, we always know he is a villain. Anyways, I give this set a solid 8 out of 10. I recommend it for any fan of the Thunderbolts series or anything revolving around Thunderbolts. Anyways, this is Naval67. I'm signing out.